Hello, I'm Vanessa Cavarenge and running for Chair of Committees because I have a vested interest in our college. A vital role in sustaining the excellence that is Mount Holyoke College is the work and role of the Student Government Association committees. I believe that I am the best candidate for this position because I have experience in multiple committees of Student Government Association, including the Ways and Means Committee and the Student Conference Committee. And I love working with people, especially at closer levels. So understanding how the committees work on the inside is essential to being chair of committees, and thus allowing the process to run more smoothly. With these reasons in mind, as well as the best interests of Mount Holyoke at heart, please vote for me, Vanessa Cavarenge, for your chair of committees.
Thank you. Does anyone have any questions for Vanessa? Yes.
I noticed that there hasn't, or I at least don't know much information about the committees. What are your propositions and how would you change that?
Well, currently, yeah, I noticed that's been a problem this year too, but I think just having the committees say more about what they do in Senate, and not only in Senate, maybe we could feature one on the news flash. I'd have to work with whoever's the public relations officer for that one specifically, but I've noticed it's a big problem, so maybe just more advertisement with the committees.
Any other questions for our chair of committees candidate? Yes?
As you know, Committee Yourself Week is sort of the big push for committees, and every year we're faced with the problem of how to make it more exciting and things like that. So do you have any ideas for how you'd want to either restructure or improve or continue upon what Emmy has worked on as chair of committees currently, how you'd want to sort of redo Committee Yourself Week?
Personally, I think the way Committee Yourself Week is done is really fun, but I think just having maybe a few more sessions. Like I noticed there was a fair last week, and I think that was really good for personal one-on-one conversation with students. I just think maybe having just maybe another one of those, maybe during Senate or something, and just advertising. I think just getting people to come is a big issue with that. Yes, in the back.
What is your biggest time commitment for next year, seeing how much time it takes to be on SGA E-Board?
My biggest time commitment currently is Model UN, SGA already, I'm a hall senator, and probably theater. And I think those are my biggest issues. But again, theater, it depends on what play you try out for, and so I can easily adjust my schedule around the E-Board schedule. And same thing with Model UN, you apply for the conferences that you would like to go to. So if we have a lot of activities that E-Board will have to be involved in, I'll just put that on hold because E-Board would come first.
I think we have time for one more question if anyone has anything pressing for Vanessa. Yes?
Not all of the administrators on this campus are quite as open to having student input on their committees as maybe we would like. How would you deal with those administrators?
Well, I would probably just maybe let those administrators know that student involvement is just one of the things that makes Mount Holyoke great, and there hasn't been a lot of that, but I know that a lot of students are very opinionated and passionate about their ideas. So maybe if there was a more formal setting in which they could receive student input, maybe if it's a Senate meeting or an event at Blanchard or a town hall, I think that would be the best way, and just persuading them and making them see why it would be important for students to have a voice maybe in their committee or just towards their committee.